Avi Hyman, thanks for joining us. You're a spokesman for the Israeli government. Tell us, first of all, there's a battle in Gaza. There's a battle going on in the north with Hezbollah, but there's an information battle, and you're really on the front lines of that. Can you describe how that battle, what that battle is like?
Chris, thank you so much for having me on. It's an honor to be with you. I can tell you that day in, day out, we're fighting all kinds of narratives, most of which are coming out of Hamas, sometimes coming out of Hamas through other organizations. It's difficult, but we will win this war on the information level, and we will win this war on the battlefield.
One of the numbers, or one of the bits of information coming out from us, is the number of people that have died in Gaza. What is your sense of the over 30,000 that many people say have died, mainly women and children?
Hamas would have you think that we're going after Boy Scouts in Gaza, but the reality is we're fighting an existential war. We're fighting a war for our very existence. And we have already taken out over 12,000 terrorists, both Hamas and Islamic Jihad. We are continuing forward. We've taken out 18 out of 24 battalions. We're plowing forward for total victory. Our fight is with Hamas, not the people of Gaza.
Well, the battle on the ground right now, the crisis point is Rafah, where it seems like the U.S. and the international community wants Israel to prevent Israel from going in. What's the position of the Israeli government?
Chris, there were similar feelings at the beginning of the war. At the beginning of the war, we didn't go in guns a-blazing after, on October 8th, after that brutal attack. We took about 2 weeks because we wanted to do it properly and do it right and do it at the time that we saw fit. Now, the situation in Rafah is slightly complex because we have, in a way that is unlike any other army in history, to my knowledge, we took the civilians out of harm's way and we went after Hamas time and time again. We've achieved that. Well, now most of those civilians are actually in Rafah. So the Prime Minister has asked the IDF to prepare two plans. One plan to get the civilians out of harm's way, and the second plan to defeat Hamas. We will do both of those things at the time that we see fit, and we will do it well because we need victory. The people of Gaza need victory and peace, and the people of Israel, the children of Israel, need peace and victory.
Talk about the hostages. Many people believe the remaining hostages that are still alive and the bodies of those who have tragically died are in Rafah. Talk about the plight of the hostages right now and the attempts to free them.
So obviously lives hang in the balance. So I won't confirm what you've just said about as to where the hostages are or aren't. What I can say is we have three main war aims: to defeat Hamas, to bring home every last hostage, and to ensure that Gaza does not pose a threat to Israel. We will do whatever needs to be done to bring home those hostages. Life for us is above all else, whereas Hamas worships death. We will go and we will get the hostages back. If it's through diplomacy, fine. But what we've seen until now, having already released 112 hostages, it's that military pressure works. So it's the carrot and the stick. Military pressure works. We brought Hamas down to their knees. They were begging, please, for some respite. We gave them a few days of respite. We got those 110 hostages out, and then we freed the extra 2. And we asked people around the world to pray, to lobby, to do whatever they can to raise their voice and say, this is a crime against humanity.
Another diplomatic and military debate going on right now is on the northern border. Talk to us about the north.
We remain open to diplomatic channels. We remain open. If Hezbollah would do what they were supposed to do, which, as you say, is get back behind the Litani River, away from us. If they were to adhere to the UN Security Council 1701, then peace is a possibility. But if not, the military card is firmly on the table. At the moment, since October 8th, they've been attacking us. They could have sat this one out, but no, they are part of the Iranian axis of terror. They seek our absolute destruction and the genocide of our people. We can't sit and take it on the chin. So when they have attacked us, we have attacked them. When they've shot at us, we have returned. And we've done some serious damage to Hezbollah, make no mistakes. Now, if they seek to turn up the volume, they should look very closely at the pictures coming out of Gaza. We will copy and paste Gaza onto Lebanon. We don't want to do that, just like we didn't want this war. But if we need to, we will do it, and we will do it right. It'll be a great shame for the people of Lebanon. And Hezbollah, well, that won't look good either.